Good evening. It's Masterpiece Theater. Actually, it's show 179. Hi, doggy. You all right, baby? Show 179. We have our guest, doorbell. We have our guest, George Janelle, right?
Yes.
George Janelle of our kids.
The kids like you.
They should. MySmartRenter.com.
.com, baby, not .org.
No.
All right, and today, are you burping or is it the dog? What's going? Oh, sorry. It would be. Hi, baby. It's this is Gino. My what are you? Oh, my co-host. He's on assignment. We don't know where. Just know that he's not here.
He's out of the closet.
It's Gino Fratelloni, actually, and we want to check that closet out, buddy.
Notice that you're out of the closet.
You're out of the. Why don't you go back in again? All right.
Maybe I should.
Gino tried to go to Boston but got lost. All right. So George, tell us about your company, which is what, multi-million-dollar, is it? Yeah?
It's growing. It's MySmartRenter.com. It's MySmartRenter.com. What we do is we protect people who rent, off-campus students, anybody who rents, actually, from rental scams, nefarious landlords, and so on. Before you apply for a rental and disclose all of your personal information, you can go to our site, you put in the address, and what we do is we go ahead and confidentially and instantly run the background of the landlord so that you know who you're going to rent from. Our view is that you deserve to know who you're going to rent from or who you're renting from.
Yeah.
After all, you pay them $35 plus to go ahead and run your credit report.
Over 12.5 million cases of tenant scams reported each year.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Absolutely, it's a huge problem.
Over 40 billion in losses from rental scams. Wow, and climbing. Huh?
There's over 80 million people in the U.S. that rent, and historically, the way it would work is you look at a place and you meet a property owner or the landlord.
Yeah.
You know, you tour the place and then you fill out an application and you paid either a deposit, maybe first and last, and you pay them to run your credit report. Mm-hmm. We're told not to disclose our personal information because of ID theft. But yet, without a thought, you're handing a stranger all of your personal information. Your social security number, your driver's license.
Not good.
Bank account balances, income.
What do they want all that for? See if you can pay?
Absolutely. Before you do any of that, you go to our site, put in the address, and instantly, you see the landlord's background.
Which you're trying to hide, some of them.
Maybe. But you'll see, to avoid a rental scam, you will see the owner, all of their phone numbers, all of their emails,
all right.
The deed, criminal records, criminal history, sex offender registry, if they have weapons, any weapons permits, professional licenses.
Blood type?
Not blood type.
No, we don't have that.
No blood type, though.
We might not add that.
Liens, judgments, bankruptcies, foreclosures, all of that.
There's a list of medications too?
No.
No, not yet. We'll put that
Not
in
yet.
later.
Not yet.
Let's see here. Fraud rental is growing. It's a huge, nefarious business. Well, you're going to have to explain nefarious here.
Yeah.
Well, and isn't he was with Robin Hood in the forest, wasn't he nefarious?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Posing as Friar Tuck.
Yeah.
Causing a devastating loss of livelihood for people who rent. 1 out of 7 renters encounter a scam, and 1 in 3.
Right. 1 out of 7 encounter it. 1 out of 3 of the 7 lose over $1,000.
Great. Lost over 1,000. Lost over 100. Lost over 100 to 100.
1,000.
So the winner is 1,000.
Yeah.
You cover the whole country?
Every search is national. We're
All
national. So if you're renting a place in Westford, for instance,
Funny you should mention Westford.
funny. We when we do our search, if there's a criminal history, even a traffic ticket that someone may have received in Florida, we'll show how fast you were going and what the outcome was.
Well, 220 zone, that's not bad.
No.
No, he took off. Do you go to Canada or not?
No, we don't go to
Well,
Canada.
maybe you should get a Canadian.
I don't know if the information is available in Canada.
Well, the mounted police, they may have it.
But colleges have huge issues.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, colleges have huge issues with off-campus students. They can't get involved if someone falls for a rental scam. Especially international students are targeted.
Great.
Northeastern uses us. Some other colleges use us. More colleges are contacting us.
You know the other colleges? Let's drop names here.
I'm not dropping names.
University of George.
Yeah,
We flipped by a slide.
we did.
You go back a slide? There it is. Renters will continue to outpace home sales. Especially with prices, all right.
You have 46, maybe more now, a little over 46% of adults that rent in the U.S. In the next 15 years, it'll be over 64%.
Majority of population
It won't-
over 20.
They won't be able to rent because their rent will be so high, especially in a new apartment.
Yeah, what about
The
in
question
Boston
is-
already?
Right.
Why the owner of the apartment doesn't do what you're doing? Some of them do. They
No.
find out if the gentleman is working or not working, and
Right.
then they find out if they're responsible to take care of the apartment.
Correct.
And also, if he doesn't work, he will tell you. And if he changes a job from one job to another, is he going to be eliminated because he doesn't has a steady job?
We don't, and that's the issue. We don't screen the tenant. We don't do anything with the tenant.
You do it with the owner.
The owner. That's right. Nobody thinks about the landlord. Everyone screens the tenant.
I got it.
The rental listing firms, the Zillows, the Realtor.coms, even realtors, they're not credentialed to provide our service. However, they can partner with us. They can offer our service.
I got it.
But nobody checks the landlord. It's the same as, you look at it as when you go to buy a used car,
Oh,
what's the first thing you ask for before you even go look at the car? You ask for a Carfax?
Yeah, you got to know the owner first, right?
Right. Well, when you go to rent an apartment, you should
You
get the
gotta know
smart
the
renter
owner, too.
report, right?
Right.
I mean, you deserve to know who you're going to rent from. You could be renting from somebody who's in foreclosure. They need
Right.
the cash. So they go ahead and you go ahead and rent from them. They pocket the cash. Next thing you know, you're going to get a knock on the door that the place has been foreclosed on. And you need to
And
leave.
the guy lost the money.
The renter has lost the money.
how about they live in the bank during the foreclosure?
Yeah,
See, in the vault?
right. The bank won't put them up.
No.
No, not,
Okay. But
not. Yeah. Well, yeah, even currently, if you currently rent, you should check the landlord's background. You deserve to know. What if what if you're having a problem with your landlord? Checking the background could reveal something that may allow you to break your lease.
Yeah, makes sense. Yes.
you're giving information, you're giving money to somebody you don't know.
Right, right,
Although you're giving them money to know you,
right,
right?
right.
And, we feel that nobody protects the renter. We innovated the system, and nobody else does what we do. Our system takes, start to finish, about 2 minutes.
But I noticed that the people, the company, that building those apartments, they are very expensive. You're talking about $2,700, $3,000 a month.
Correct.
That's a lot of money.
How do they pay that kind of money? I mean, what the heck are they doing?
I don't know.
Why don't they just buy a house or something?
Yeah.
They're paying all the money and getting nothing.
Right, right. Most of the rentals in the U.S. are individually owned, single-family homes, or or small apartment buildings. The large apartment buildings, the huge apartment buildings, those you don't have to worry about so much. The private rentals are the ones you worry about the most. I just a month ago, every so often I will look for scams, and in Concord, over at Concord Green.
Uh-oh, we allowed to mention them?
I don't see why not. It's a condominium complex.
Oh, all right.
There was a scam going on, and I engaged the scammer for a week and a half, and finally turned the tables on them and busted them.
Oh, the police get involved?
No, I just outed them.
But he could do it somewhere else, couldn't he?
He could. He could. A lot of these guys will. What they do is they will go on one of the websites, like one of the for sale websites. They will copy the picture, copy all the information, and then they will take all of that and they will list the place for rent.
Oh, wait a minute. Hi, Gino.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Unfortunately, yes. Don't you have something to do? No. Just kidding,
No,
Gino.
He has the right. I mean, it's unusual. I think in the past, when somebody rent an apartment, they knew the owner.
Never.
Now, fortunately, many people don't know the owner because they are coming from different area. So they change their job, and they need a place to live. And I think I can understand what he's doing. He's trying to protect the individual that rent the apartment and they wanted to make sure that the owner is the owner, and make sure that the house or the home on the rental, they're not falling through. I mean, if the bank is going to close down, the person that is there is going to have to evacuate, even though he paid the rent, and they give him the down. Am I correct? They have. Don't you have to give them a 1 month? Yes, 1 month, and
First, last, and a deposit.
Right, the deposit. So the guy
Deposit
can take the deposit and leave, and nobody even know about it because
They collect
bank
the first.
took the apartment or the house. He's protecting actually the individual,
Correct.
and indirectly, and he protected the owner too, because if the owner is honest, and he found out there is no problem, and a person that rent the apartment, he might have not enough money, but in the beginning he might say, "Oh, I can pay that amount of money." So he wants to make sure that both sides are protected. I think he's doing a good job.
More for the renter. Actually, even a long time ago, you never knew the owner, because you would go look at a place, and you would
Right.
meet the owner.
Right.
And just like a job interview, you're both on your best behavior, but you only know the owner for 30 minutes.
Right.
Right? Then you give him or her all of your information. But you don't know that. You may do this you may apply for 3 places. And now your information's out there with 3 different people.
Yeah.
They might not even, they may not even be the owner. There are cases where the scammers take, like I said, take the pictures off the for sale homes, and if it's a vacant home, they'll make an appointment with the realtor and have
Right.
either, if they're not in town, the scammer may be part of a network, so someone will go and pose as a buyer to go look at the home.
Yeah.
They get there first, and as the realtor, you know how this is, the realtor walks to the front door, and
Right.
you're behind them as they put in the code to open the lockbox for the key.
I got it.
The scammer has his phone next to him and recording the combination. Then they take the ad, the for sale ad, they copy all of that, and they put it up for rent for a low price. Then people inquire, and the scammer says, I'm out of town, but if you'd like, and you promise that you put the key back, I have a lockbox on there, I can give you the combination. Go ahead and tour the house, and if you like it, get back to me, and I can send you an agreement, and you can give me a deposit and so on, we'll send, and sign a lease, and I'll send you the keys.
Doesn't that sound suspicious?
They can do that 10 times a day.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking about right now. Everything is changing. But years ago, for one thing, is if you need an apartment. Many years ago, I'm talking about. I can understand my brothers, the oldest one, he rented an apartment, and it was only $35 a week. I mean, and they know the owner. And then they stay there 2-3 years. Then they change it. They go to a better place.
That was in the 40s, right?
Today, you're right. There's so much.
Probably 1840, yeah.
$35.
What, was that 35 American?
Yeah.
George wanted to know if that
140 a month, huh?
was that in the 1830s or what?
No,
Thank you.
I'm talking.
You missed the drum.
I'm talking about my brother.
I understand. Hold it. Calm down. Calm down. We understand. We know about you. We know. All right. Just a little joking here. George
Okay,
started
don't
it.
joke with me because I'll get you later anyway.
You'll get me later?
Yeah.
You're on tape, baby. Don't you start
No,
anything.
I'm
I got
gonna
a
make fun
witness
of you.
here.
That's how I'm gonna get you.
I got another witness here, and the dog's on my side.
Yeah. But I think he's doing the right thing. Okay, Edward. This gentleman here is looking for the rental and for the owner too. At the
No,
same
we
time.
don't care. No.
As a matter of fact, we do. What we do we do have something for the owner.
Yeah.
What we do
Yeah.
is the owner can subscribe to be vetted by us, and then they can use our Smart Renter certified seal when they place an ad for their place for rent. In the picture, they can have our seal on
So
it.
they're cleared already.
Right.
Right.
So when you're looking for a place to live, as you're scrolling through pictures, you'll see one that may have, that's a Smart Renter certified. And
pretty good.
it's a higher quality, trusted place.
Yeah.
See that?
Hey, Edward, I think he's doing a good job.
Thank you. And George, thank you too. Now send cash.
We're open to investors right now.
We're open right now, baby.
We're growing quickly.
We're operating out of exit. What's the new exit here? I have no idea anymore. We use the old exit. I don't know. Exit 32, 495, the old exit, baby. Come on down. We'll be here for an hour.
No, we're growing very quickly. In the next 3 years, we conservatively we're projected to generate about $277 million in revenue.
Really?
Seriously.
Beautiful.
Hey, you want need a driver? What? How many people do you have working for you?
Just a few right now, and they're remote. After the pandemic.
One's in Pakistan, right?
Nobody's out of the country. We don't outsource
He
anything.
can cover Italy for you.
Yeah.
You got to expand. You got to have big ideas here. Italy.
I
Then we
don't
do,
know if
we do France.
France would be great.
Would it really, if they ever stop burning garbage? Oh.
But we, like I said, our report, it'll show, it shows the deed, it'll show 2 years of assessor records, all the phone numbers, the emails, the owner's name, plus any nicknames they may have, also known as.
Yeah,
So if you're texting or talking to somebody where the phone number is not in the report, or you're emailing somebody to a different email address, that's a big red flag. That could be a scam.
Yes, it is.
Right. We also, weapons permits. You may not be comfortable, especially nowadays, renting from somebody who has weapons.
does he come in the middle of the night and take them out?
You don't know. That's the other thing. You know, that's the one thing, you know, you got to remember, the owner has the key.
Yeah, but wouldn't he take the weapons out?
Yeah, but they may have weapons at their home.
Time for Mannix. Remember him?
Yes, I do.
Yes. He's not old enough.
And Rockford.
Rockford Files, baby, huh? Jim, what's new? Jesus.
That's right.
Sure. And we,
But it's a serious.
How about Perry Mason? I recommended Mason to him when he had a problem. All right,
You know, the issue is that, so we're credentialed with a couple of credit agencies that we use for our data sources. And they, so everything's updated in real time. And we even show if someone's on the terror watch list or a global watch list.
Well, that's a good one to have as a.
Yeah, we do it's a complete report.
All right, I hate to say this, but we have 4 minutes to go.
You got 4 minutes.
I love when he repeats it. You want to repeat 4 minutes? Get the dog in here. All right, so 4 minutes. Say something. Thank you.
Like
That's
I say,
What?
you want the dog to tell you something, or you want
No,
me
what do
to
you want?
tell
No, we got now at 3.5. What do you got?
I'll tell you what I got.
I think you're right. Sometimes you should go international, because a lot of Americans, they're moving to for their jobs in different country, and that's good advertisement for you, and they can hire you and to find out if it is the owners are honest, you know what I mean, and then you can find out if the client is honest too.
If
So
the
you
records are
you
available.
do a double job.
Did you
and
hear
I
what he said?
appreciate that, what you're doing.
Time out. He says if the records are available.
What we can do, and what we do, is we're used by a lot of people who use Airbnb and VRBO in the States.
What the heck's BRBO?
It's like an Airbnb.
Oh.
Airbnb has a report just came out, a three-year study that shows that in the U.S., 22.3% of Airbnb listings are scams.
Yeah.
Now,
Don't give your telephone number on TV. Just put your email on.
We already did that. He's incognito, baby.
my email
We want to
is
protect
G.
them.
Hold it. Time out. Go ahead.
The website is mysmartrenter.com.
Good.
You can email me directly at g.genel@mysmartrenter.com.
Let me
or
guess.
Janelle.
Let me guess.
Guess.
Janelle is your last name.
Of course.
See that? See that? Is that French?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
No. I wouldn't admit it anyway. All right. Well, yeah, I want to thank George Janelle for being here, because we have to wrap it up.
I'd like everybody to help us raise awareness and share our website and give everybody a discount code of a 40% discount using the code SMART40, SMART40.
Got that, Gino?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, I want to thank you, Gino, for taking time out from your assignment.
Well, I'm going to another assignment right now.
What, yeah, the bathroom?
I'll let you know what's going on when I get home.
You don't bother phoning. Been
No,
nice
no.
seeing you again. I want your mustache needs a little Grecian 44 on it to darken it up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, Gino, thanks a lot. Say
Thanks,
hello to
Gino.
Gonzo and Pam, baby.
God
All
bless
right,
you.
hey. All
Thank you
right,
so
all
much.
right. Thanks.
Nice meeting you.
Same here to
Nice
you.
meeting
I
you.
met you
Thank you.
before. All right. That's a little music for George. Thank you for being here, George.
I appreciate the invitation.
See that?
Anytime.
You can come back anytime you want, George.
All right. We can come back and do a question and answer with viewers.
That'd be exciting.
Yeah.
Try that. Can we, any music today?
Ed Sullivan is dead, but Cohen isn't. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Ed's a Joe who always bets his heart. You'll hear a slick review or two from Nicky. And Cantor Something Berg will sing some song. There's weather news and shtick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad you came over.